Seafloor spreading is the spreading of the sea. Except for the fact that it's actually incredibly complicated and confusing. So it starts with some guys in a boat called HMS Challenger in 1872. They find a rise in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean while looking for a place to put a transatlantic telegraph line. The first one of these failed, and then sonar came out and people decided to use sounds for stuff. So the Mid-Atlantic Ridge was a reality. The ridge is the longest series of mountains in the world, but they are underwater so no one really counts them. For something so significant, one would think they would have a Wikipedia page over 6 paragraphs. So in the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, magma is erupted and becomes lava. It then hardens and becomes basalt and igneous rock. This basalt is the most important part of this whole process. This basalt then creates more oceanic crust. This increases the ocean's size, like stretching a rubber band. So the oceanic expansion expands and pushes the continents. This proves continental drift. It's too bad Wegener died a couple decades earlier. Alfred Wegener was born in Berlin, and he goes and he gets a PhD in astronomy, which is difficult when your main theory is about geology. He then becomes a meteorologist because what else is he going to do with that degree? So he goes and he thinks about Pangea. And so he goes to a panel of geologists, and they all reject him because he's not a geologist, and no one would like it if the geologist didn't come up with this. So he died not knowing if it was true. So the guy who expands upon Wegener's idea is named Harry H. Hess, Triple H. So in 1960, Hess is like, whoa, the ocean spreads. This is good. And since this guy was a geologist, they actually believed him. So then they were like, oh, whoa, this dude, his name's Wegener, he was right. Why did we not think of this? He was right. And then they realized that they turned him down because he wasn't a geologist. So Harry H. Hess, he goes on, he does some stuff about ocean basins, and then he dies in a meeting of a heart attack. And now there's a award named after him for achievements regarding the studies of Earth and the sister planets. I guess this is okay. However, all this stuff about seafloor spreading is just a theory because who can go down there and witness the ocean spread over a period of a long time? So something else that supports it is magnetism. Will I elaborate on this? No. Well, the spreading of the sea also causes sediment to form as well and spread out, and this causes abyssal plains, which is the coolest sounding name for just a flat sea floor.